Hello, it's James, and this is a quick introduction video to a new series of videos I've got planned for you. Now, you may know that I'm a bit of a geek, and I'm that kind of a geek that when I get a new Dice Masters set, one of the first things I do is dive into the rulebook, and particularly that part of the rulebook after about page 20 with all the juicy details. So imagine my shock when the WWE set came out, and not only had they changed the colour of the pages to a fetching shade of beige, but they'd also missed out a massive chunk of stuff. Look at all this. To learn more about the following topics, it says, please visit dicemasters.com rules. So let's do that and see what we find. So there it is. It actually redirects to the old How to Play site where things are, well, a little bit old. Okay, we can see there's some AVX card going on there, a bit of Wolverine, a bit of Human Torch. And if you click on the video, you get Rodney. Now, I learned from Rodney, and I've got absolutely nothing against Rodney, but I think if you want something a bit more up to date, you don't want to be watching Rodney's how-to videos, but rather our how-to videos. If you go to playlists, scroll all the way down, and we've got loads of them. Incidentally, those videos, which I started making back in the day with Zach Pope and then continued on my own, I'm going to be giving them a little bit of a zhuzh to the thumbnails. Nothing really in the content will change, but they're going to go from the old style, which looks like that, to the new. However, as great as those videos are, it doesn't exactly solve the problem because they mainly cover the first 20 pages of the rulebook, which explains how to play. And then there's a bunch of others which focus on stuff like bag manipulation and ramp. But they do not cover the stuff that they've taken out of the rulebook. So what are we going to do? Oh, well, on the webpage, I've been suggesting for a while that you don't look at the WWE rulebook, but rather look back at the X-Men Forever one, which is the last one, which is the most up-to-date one, which is actually fully complete. But I thought we could do better than that, so I've decided to make a series of videos which cover all of the content which has been omitted from the WWE rulebook and not replaced on the website that I showed you. And the plan at the moment is, it's a bit complicated, but I've split up the material. This is it. This is a sort of representation of everything that's been taken out. And I've got a plan. And the plan is this. Okay, first of all, we're going to do while active, when fielded, and stuff like that. I'm going to mention keywords and cost reductions. Next one, we're going to do rolled and unrolled dice, spinning, re-rolling, and tokens seems to fit in there. Then, they're really juicy, applied, persistent, and static effects, and a bit on bonuses and damage. Then globals, preventing and redirecting. Then timing and resolution, which is basically part 2 of the queue, which I did ages ago and I never managed to get back to. Part 6, capturing, controlling, copying, and swapping. And then we get into the sticky stuff, targeting and costs. I've kind of left those two to the end because I'm a bit afraid of those, to be honest, but they're quite big. But basically, this represents all of the stuff that they took out, and hopefully I'm going to make a series of videos which will explain it to you. It'll include some basic stuff and also some more detailed stuff, so hopefully it will be useful for everybody. And wherever I can, I'll try to include little bits of extra details to bring you up to speed on the stuff that is sort of in my head and the heads of other rules lawyers, but maybe is not totally familiar to everybody. So far, I've planned out the first 2.5, and I've started making the first one, which is while active and when fielded. So there's a little teaser of the thumbnail coming soon. Thank you for listening. I hope that will be interesting for you. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, or if you think it's a good idea, or if it's a terrible idea. Do let me know. Thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you soon.